Close your eyes for a second and picture this. You're 11 years old, juggling a scuffed ball in a dusty alley, hoping the laces on your boots hold through tomorrow's neighborhood final. Fast forward 20 years. That same kid is now gliding toward training behind the wheel of a $9 million Bugatti Centodieci, a Gulfstream G650 waiting on standby, and a phone that won't stop vibrating with six-figure appearance fees for a single Instagram story. That's not a movie pitch, it's the true-life timeline of today's football elite. Across the next few minutes, we're breaking down the top 10 self-made richest footballers on planet Earth. You'll discover how a boy from Madeira bought a hotel chain in New York, how a teenager from Rosario negotiated a revenue-sharing deal that rewrote MLS economics, how a Swedish icon flipped locker room charisma into a sports nutrition brand worth tens of millions, and how a French prodigy invested in film studios, media startups, and, believe it or not, owns most of a League Two club before turning 27. And here's a sweet cherry on top. Stick around to the end because I'll share 3 power moves anyone, yes, even if your current net worth is a half-chipped PlayStation controller, can borrow from these players to start leveling up your own financial game today. But first, an honorable mention that feels ripped from a royal fairy tale. Somewhere in Thailand's Thai League One, Bruneian Prince Fake Bolkiah pulls in about $2,900 a month for Ratchaburi FC, barely enough for 2 seats in a Premier League box, but backs that modest wage with an inherited fortune of roughly $20 billion thanks to his family's oil empire. Technically, that makes him the richest footballer alive, but inheritance goals and hustle goals are 2 different leagues, so he stays on the bench for today's countdown. Here's the promise. Every net worth figure you're about to hear is cross-checked with Forbes athlete lists, public filings, and market valuations. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a quick comment predicting who you think tops the list. No cheating. Feel that adrenaline? That's your future net worth warming up on the sidelines. Time to bring it onto the pitch. Quick playbook rules before the whistle. 1. Net worth versus career earnings. We're counting assets minus liabilities, not just what flowed onto payslips. Taxes, investments, and yacht upkeep matter. 2. Currency disclaimer. Figures appear in US dollars. 3. Self-made criteria. Endorsements, salaries, businesses, and investments count. Inherited royal oil fields do not. Oh, and if you're multitasking, maybe smashing leg day or stuck in traffic, stay tuned for a rapid-fire cheat sheet at the end. Ready? The clock is running. Number 10, let's go. 10. Alexander Pato, $145 million. Remember the baby-faced Brazilian who chipped Buffon at 18? Injuries slowed his pace but never his pay packets. Milan's front-loaded deal, Chelsea's 6-month cameo, and a goal glut in China stacked signing fees into 8 figures. Pato funneled those checks into Sao Paulo real estate flips and co-owns Golden Boy Coffee, turning his 23 million Instagram followers into latte customers. Marriage into Brazil's Abravanel media dynasty opened doors to streaming startups, and retirement in 2025 sees him clearing mid-7-figure dividends while mentoring Palmeiras youth strikers. Lesson: fleeting stardom can bankroll permanent cash flow when you plant seeds early. 9. Gareth Bale, $135 million. The Welshman's record €100 million switch to Madrid made headlines. His image rights clause made the fortune. Bale channeled cash into Par 59, a chic mini-golf and gastropub chain, sustainable courses in Wales and California, and a Netflix-produced doc Fairway to Heaven. Early VC in Welsh fintech Delio returned 6 times at its 2024 IPO, and social endorsements still bank nearly $400,000 a month. Hobbies aren't distractions, they're branding gold mines when you package them correctly. 8. Ronaldo Nazario, $160 million. Nike's 1998 Mercurial deal still sends royalty checks, but R9's post-career playbook is ownership. He bought Real Valladolid and Cruzeiro, riding TV rights inflation, runs Octagon LatAm marketing agency, and peppered capital into Brazilian fintechs via R9 Asset Management. In 2025, he dropped $5 million on Shark Tank for a smart boot sensor startup, proof a legend with rebuilt knees can still sprint financially. 7. Wayne Rooney, $170 million. £100 million in United wages, a £5 million book advance, Netflix documentaries, and a chart-topping podcast fund Rooney's property empire across Greater Manchester. Esports team GR United is valued at £12 million after lifting the FC Club World Cup. He once turned down £35 million a year from China, family over fortune, and the Loyal Lad brand now lands parenting app endorsements worth more than that offer. If you want to know more about luxury, wealth, and lifestyle, my channel has a variety of topics, including personal finance, success tips, and insights into the lives of wealthy individuals aimed at helping you improve your life and achieve your goals. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bells, because I dish out valuable information every week. 6. Kylian Mbappé, $180 million. By 26, Kylian Mbappé has already rewritten what it means to be a modern footballer, not just on the pitch, but at the negotiating table. While most players dream of signing with Real Madrid, Mbappé didn't just sign. He engineered one of the most lucrative contracts in club history. His 5-year deal, signed in 2024, is reportedly worth a staggering $180 million. But here's what separates him from the rest. He owns his image rights, a power move very few players in the world can pull off. That alone brings in tens of millions annually from long-term endorsement deals with Nike, Hublot, Oakley, and EA Sports, where he's been the face of the FIFA, now EAFC, video game franchise. But Kylian isn't just cashing checks, he's building an empire. Skill gets you signed. Strategy builds empires. 5. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, $200 million. Transfers from Ajax to Galaxy came with loyalty bonuses paid up front, letting Zlatan compound early. His holding Unknown AB holds H-Arctic Digital, nutrition brand Zlatan Vitamin Well, and 23.5% of Hammarby if, now quadrupled in value. 8 million copies of I Am Zlatan, a mobile game deal with Apple Arcade, and an upcoming AI training mirror keep revenue roaring. Personality is an asset class. Monetize it unfiltered. 4. Neymar Jr., $350 million. Saudi's Al Hilal paid nearly £200 million for 7 appearances before injury. He directed 70% up front into NNN Group, backing fintechs, esports giant Furia, and NFT hub D-Market. Puma pays $25 million a year, streetwear label Joya moves limited drops in minutes, and his bilingual podcast No Cap snagged Bitso's naming rights. Add a $20 million beachfront mansion, a jet, and an NFT that doubled overnight. When life gives you injuries, make sponsorship lemonade. 3. David Beckham, $500 million. The $25 million MLS expansion option was mocked in 2007. Messi's arrival pushed Inter Miami past $1.2 billion, valuing Beck's 26% slice at $312 million. A $160 million Adidas lifetime deal and £100 million dividends from DRJB Holdings keep cash flowing. Through Studio 99 he produces his own Netflix docs, and Authentic Brands' $250 million rights purchase pays him while he sleeps. Own a slice of everything you promote. If you're loving these money moves, smash like and make sure you're subscribed. 2. Lionel Messi, $650 million. Lionel Messi is more than just the magician who redefined football. He's a one-man economic revolution. When he made the shock move to Inter Miami in 2023, most thought he'd taken a pay cut. But here's what the headlines missed. Messi didn't just sign a contract, he signed a blueprint for wealth. Instead of going for raw salary like in Saudi Arabia, he negotiated one of the most intelligent athlete deals of all time, revenue sharing with Apple TV+, who hold the MLS broadcasting rights, and a percentage of every Adidas Messi jersey sold across the league. And if that wasn't enough, he snagged equity in Inter Miami, a club whose valuation exploded after his arrival, surpassing $1.2 billion in just under 2 seasons. But Messi's wealth isn't tied to one league or one continent. His lifetime Adidas deal continues to pour in tens of millions each year. His real estate empire stretches from Barcelona to Miami, and his boutique MIM hotel chain, operated through the Majestic Group, pulls in 7 figures annually. And then there's the Messi wine label, a surprise hit in Europe and Latin America, and his lucrative partnerships with Pepsi, Budweiser, Hard Rock Cafe, and Ferrari, where digital Messi trading cards sold out in under a minute. Behind the scenes, Messi has built a rock-solid holding company to manage his intellectual property, sponsorships, and equity deals. He may be humble on the mic, but his net worth is anything but shy. A perfect example of letting the numbers do the talking. And let's not forget, Messi gives millions annually through the Leo Messi Foundation, funding education, healthcare, and child welfare across the globe. For him, being a GOAT isn't just about the game, it's about impact, legacy, and lifting lives. The lesson? Leverage your value to own the upside. Messi didn't chase the biggest check, he created the biggest opportunity. 1. Cristiano Ronaldo, $1.4 billion. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't just a footballer, he's a global empire. From the streets of Madeira to becoming the first billionaire footballer in history, Ronaldo has mastered the game on and off the pitch. Let's talk numbers. His deal with Al Nassr is worth over $215 million per year, making him the highest-paid athlete on the planet in 2025. That's just the tip of the iceberg. His lifetime Nike contract, reportedly worth $1 billion, ensures that the checks will keep coming in long after he hangs up his boots. But what truly sets Ronaldo apart is what he's built outside football. His CR7 brand is one of the most successful athlete-driven empires ever assembled. CR7 Pestana hotels in Portugal, Spain, and expanding into the US. CR7 fitness gyms in partnership with Crunch, popping up in global capitals. Insperia Hair Clinics, a booming business in health and wellness. A luxury fragrance line that sells in over 80 countries. Stakes in tech startups, e-commerce platforms, and wellness brands. He's not just making money, he's multiplying it. And let's not forget social media. Ronaldo is the most followed person in the world with over 600 million followers on Instagram. For a single sponsored post, he can charge upwards of $3 million. That's more than some players earn in a year. Ronaldo is the ultimate blueprint. Dominate your profession, build a bulletproof brand, diversify like a billionaire, and then scale it all globally. His net worth has crossed the $1.4 billion mark, and analysts predict he could surpass $2 billion by the end of the decade. What's the takeaway? Talent can make you rich. But discipline, branding, and business acumen? That's how you build a legacy. Drop a quick comment predicting who you think tops the list. If you want an ultimate deep dive into the football legend's rise from poverty to global fame, exploring how Lionel Messi built a $600 million fortune through football, brand deals, real estate, and luxury investments, then you need to watch this next video.